Hey everyone, it's Chrisi with Homes by Chrisi right here on the US side of Ohio. I am super excited to be joined today across the pond by my dear friend, Dania. Hey, Dania.
Hey everybody, I'm Dania from London, Ontario. I just happen to be sitting out here at Port Stanley on the coast of Lake Erie, just enjoying the beautiful sun here today.
Oh, amazing. So Dania's Port Stanley. I am here in Port Clinton. So I'm on the US side, Dania's on the Canadian side. Shall we wave? So we're right across the water. So we're about right here, right?
Yeah, right there.
Right, then we're going to touch right in the middle. So I looked it up. It looks like as a crow flies, it's somewhere a little bit over 100 miles across the lake. But if we were to drive, it takes us through Detroit. So it would take me about 240 miles. So I think a boat, 100 miles, sounds much more fun.
Yeah, I know, right? I think it wouldn't handle, my kayak wouldn't handle it though.
No. So, hey, I'm telling you what, the sun here on the US side of Lake Erie today is extremely sunny, and it's in the, I'd say, mid 80s. How is it over there?
So I only think in centigrade, but it's beautiful today. There is a lot of haze on the other side of the lake though, but we are up in the, with the humidex, we are up near the high 30s. So closer to 48 degrees centigrade. So we're probably about 35 right now.
Okay, so I'll have to go do my math later and figure out in Fahrenheit. I love it. This is what is so much fun about when we get the opportunity to chat. Hey, are you able to do a little swirl around and show us what your Canadian side port looks like?
Absolutely. I'm just going to switch my camera around here. So currently I'm standing right at the lighthouse, which is at the end of the pier. This is going to go towards the east end of Lake Erie. Then another little port that we have our ships come in on. Then there's the actual port, the canal down through that area right there. Water towers. This is our main beach here at Port Stanley. I don't know if you guys can see over there the homes and then some of the cottages. There's a big beach there and then some restaurants. And over this way over here is actually the little town of Port Stanley. It's a beautiful little town. And here is towards the west and the southwest.
Absolutely gorgeous. Miles and miles of beauty. The water's picking up, a little bit choppy here all of a sudden. How's it over there?
Well, I'm out on the pier, so it's a little more choppier because I'm out towards, like, quite a bit out from the shore, actually, because there's so many people there. So I love to come out here where I can just chat without worrying about interrupting people's days.
Totally get it. Yeah, so I'm here on the Port Clinton side. Like I said, I'm actually at Catawba Island Club, or CIC for those of you up in this area. We're putting on a golf outing today, which is pretty exciting with North Coast Cigars. We are partnered up and we are helping them raise money for wreaths across America. So they'll be putting wreaths on fallen military members' graves at the holiday time. So that's pretty exciting. But let me show you. I'm actually at CIC is the point with that. So I'll show you around. You're not going to see all of Port Clinton, but here we are. I'm at the end of this particular pier, and we'll kind of do a quick turn around here. There's some gorgeous homes up here on the cliff area that are part of CIC. Absolutely phenomenal views. We've got we had dinner right out here on the lanai last night. Absolutely beautiful. And then you head over here to a little bar area that's not open until the weekend. You've got the pool, which got some people over there gathering some beautiful sun rays, and the condo area at Port Clinton. Excuse me, this nice is right over here. So this is actually a private members only community that is beautiful real estate. So tell me a little bit about real estate. How's it going up there in your neck of the North?
Well, real estate has been a little funky lately. So we're seeing a stabilizing in our market. We still have low inventory. We actually dropped lower inventory this last month, but we're seeing real with where we had a lot of overbidding before, now we're seeing less prices like above asking. So instead of going like the 150, 200,000 on almost every property, we're seeing, you know, more like sometimes 30, 40, sometimes asking. And I've even seen several properties under asking. So it's just been wild.
You had properties going for 100 over.
Sometimes up to 300,000 over the asking.
Wow. Does that make us feel good? around here. Does it make us feel good? Yeah. So your inventory though is a little bit even softer right now.
Yeah, we're just hovering above about a 1 month inventory reserve. So
yeah, it's scary. That's where we are here as well. We're very similar in the number wise. We've also found it though to be softening a little bit. If you're not on the market here, they say by July 4th, then it's a little bit softer. But participating.
I'm only catching some of that. I think the wind is taking your voice away.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
I was like, oh, let me talk quick. It just stopped. So anyway, if it's not on the market by July 4th, it tends to slow down a little bit and then picks back up in the fall. So yeah, I think we're in a similar area, but our homes have been going certainly for more, but not 100, 200, and 300,000 necessarily.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, actually, we've had a lot of them slowing down though, because the buyers have said we're not participating in this market anymore. And they're just starting to push back, which is actually nice, because if we can get ourselves into a balanced market, it would be a little more friendly for everybody.
Absolutely. The market's numbers be where they should, and everybody gets to buy, sell, and be where they want to be.
Yeah. We're also seeing homes priced a little more accordingly than underpriced, right? So, they're more of the market value than they were before.
So, well, you're not doing anybody good when we market off price and just trying to drive more craziness in an already crazy environment. Okay, so Dania,
this little gaffer just popped up underneath the port here. Just
hey. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. We have been talking about doing this, so we're finally able to meet on opposite sides of the lake.
Soon together.
Right? I was just going to say, what do you say? Somebody told me that the border opened today. Do you know if that was
for Americans to come across if they're double vaccinated? We are still not knowing what we can do to come across to the U.S.
So we can come your way.
You can come my way.
So that sounds like we got a plan. We got to get it on the calendar.
That's right.
That's amazing. So, yeah, wonderful. They were actually all happy up here in Port Clinton today, because with that opening, that meant that the fishermen here could easily kind of go into Canadian waters as well.
Oh, so, and that's funny that you couldn't just come in open water into
you know what? That's not my bailiwick. I don't know exactly how that works, but they were quite happy that they could more freely fish without worrying which part of the water were they in today.
Yeah, well, I know. So I was at the salon getting my nails done today, and they had the news channel on, and they were watching the border crossings to see what the uptake would be coming into Canada. So I think on the West Coast, they were seeing more than they were here. But I know that the mayor of Windsor, which butts up against the border with Detroit, was very happy, because so much of their economy depends on the American, visitors and tourism.
That makes sense. Well, I looked on the map, and that looks like that's where I would be driving through. So
that's right.
If it still is open, we need to pick a time, hopefully in the next few weeks, definitely by fall. And I will venture your way. And then when it opens the reverse, then you can head down here.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So you normally, if you had to come across, it would be for essential travel only, and you would have to quarantine for 2 weeks at a hotel, their choice at your own cost. But now they're not having to do that. So.
Got it. Well, it'll be time for some fun. Dania, this is so much fun. I think for everybody out there who doesn't already know, because I think I tell everybody that she's one of my favorite people in this industry. I absolutely adore her. But we actually met on Clubhouse. So
we did.
Clubhouse as well as Park Bench together. So we have a lot in common, not only real estate and life, but if you want to learn more, if you're in the real estate industry, meet us out there on Clubhouse. Hit us up, and we'll both let you know which rooms to go follow.
Yeah. So I actually host a room on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. for the learning room. So that's geared towards the basics. And that's like lots of newer agents come in there, or people are trying to refresh their career. So you can join me there.
There you go. So 10 a.m. Would you say Wednesdays?
Every Wednesday morning. Yeah.
All right. So anybody's new out there, wanting to get a refresher, go catch our moderator, Dania, out there on the learning room. Dania, thank you so much. This is a highlight of my day, and I was already having fun, but seeing that smile has just sent it over the top.
Oh, thank you. It's such a lovely pleasure to speak with you. And yes, you're one of my favorite people as well. I cannot wait to make this more of an official physical connection and not just, virtual all the time. It's been lovely. And I hope that anybody who wants to come up into Canada will feel free to connect with me. I'd love to give you some tips and tricks about where to go and where to enjoy our beautiful country.
Absolutely. And the same on this side. So you send anybody this way, please, if you're watching from the Canadian side and you'd like to know what to do and see throughout the US, please send us a DM as well. So on Facebook, Instagram, you name the form of social media, we're both out there. So we got Chrisi Hagen. I'm right here with Keller Williams Classic Properties in Ohio. And you are?
I am Dania Parker Smith with New Vista Premier Realty here in London, Ontario.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for watching. Dania, I'll see you on the Canadian side.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.